Hey there cute koalas, I am Baxis, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit fun because my last two were a little bit political, I suppose, dealing with a hate page on binary. So I've got a whole list of subjects I want to talk about on my YouTube channel, and one of them I picked out of the hat was my top 5 favourite transgender movies. Now naturally, I haven't seen every transgender movie out there. There's quite a lot with transgender themes in there, but I have seen quite a lot. So first of all, apologies to those that I haven't seen and probably may have deserved to be in this list. Obviously, this is my top 5 movies that I've personally seen with a transgender theme in them. Also, some special mentions go to some that I haven't seen. Boys Don't Cry, yes, I know, I probably should have seen it. The Crying Game's another one that I should have seen that I haven't, and I will probably get around to seeing both of those movies. There's many more as well, so that's just an example of a couple. And a special mention to a TV series that, if it was all put together, would be almost movie length, a short movie perhaps. It's on YouTube and you can look it up. I'll put the link in the description. It's called Her Story, and it is absolutely amazing. If it was a movie, it probably would have made my top 5 movies. They're very short episodes. They're only like 6 to 10 minutes long from memory, and only 2 seasons long. And I think there's only 8 or 10 episodes in each season. So it's not very long. You could smash it out in a day quite easily, as you can with a movie. And I do recommend Her Story. And just for you, here's a trailer to it.
Is this your first time at Les Meet?
I'm actually covering this for the LA Reader. So listen, I want to write a piece on transgender women.
Jerry Springer's been on that for like decades.
What about that waitress?
Come on, Vi. Never join us. You have some boyfriend that none of us know about?
I'm Allie.
I'm Violet.
Hi.
Bye.
You are the first trans woman I've ever met.
That you know of.
What do you mean?
You've probably met women who are trans who just didn't disclose to you.
I used to broadcast my team, tell my whole history before I even hit the first date.
So, tell me everything.
Everything? About what?
You?
All that ever did was to scare people away. They might have actually liked me.
When I'm with a man, I have no doubt about my womanhood. I mean, my body next to theirs is so obviously feminine, but next to say...
Let's say me.
This whole time, some part of my mind has been noting how much bigger my hands are, or wondering if people are clocking my voice. It's hard to feel totally present with all of that.
All I ever wanted was for someone to see me. And then when someone tries, I'm terrified. It never gets easier for girls like us.
I don't know what to do.
So my number 5 movie is from 1996. It's called Different for Girls. Look, I really enjoyed this movie. I first watched it when it first came out back in 96. I watched it on video, VHS, all those years ago. I really enjoyed it. It's a fun movie. There's a bit of romance in it as well, so a bit of a rom-com. And look, there is some transphobia in it that they deal with, a few sad sort of scenes. But overall, it's a fun, light-hearted movie, and I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't seen it. It is Different for Girls. Here's the trailer.
And now, a movie that asks the question...
So anyway, no look! You didn't indicate, did it? You saw.
What would you do if your best high school buddy became the girl of your dreams?
I know this sounds like a line from Top Gun or something, but...
No, we don't know each other from somewhere.
Are you sure? Because it's like uncanny.
Would you turn her greeting card life...
I have a sentiment requisition for a man out fishing in a boat.
...into tabloid headlines?
I'll ring you back.
Surprise! Go on.
I just didn't know what was appropriate.
The story of an unlikely couple...
My breasts change first.
...in a very unusual situation.
I've got hips now. My belly's fuller.
Did you know that we're all basically female, men and women? Maleness is just something that's added on.
You're obviously quite attached to yours.
You see, the whole world is hung up on bloody genitals!
I got arrested.
That's what happens when you let the past catch up with you.
First Look Pictures presents Rupert Graves in a gender-bending new comedy from Richard Spence.
No way, I'm not putting that on my head.
Look what I got you into motorbikes, leathers.
Now you've got someone to tell you where to go.
Beautifully acted raves the Los Angeles Times.
I'm straight, you know.
And the Chicago Tribune calls it fast, funny, sexy.
So am I.
A movie that asks the question, is it different for girls? From First Look Pictures.
Oh, I think I better be going now.
Why?
I've got a hard on.
So my number 4 movie, Carlotta, based in Australia from the famous Carlotta, otherwise known as Auntie Carol to some of us. This movie was made in 2014. Great movie, really enjoyed it. I like movies that are true stories. It loses a point because they didn't use a transgender actor, although the girl that did play Carlotta did an absolutely fantastic job. She had a great voice too, and I really enjoyed her acting. I just felt it was a shame they didn't use a trans actor. It's nice if they could use trans actors for trans movies. So definitely a great movie. It is currently showing, it was on Netflix. It's not now. It's currently showing on ABC, which it originally was, and that's where the trailer I'm going to show you is from. So I will post the link to it in the comments below. You'll be able to click on that and watch it if you haven't seen it. It is a great movie. I'm sure many of you will enjoy it. And that is Carlotta.
The best girl in the business started life.
Show you mine if you'll show me yours.
As a boy. Thursday, the remarkable true story.
It's not natural. Well, maybe it is for me.
Of the iconic pioneer who became a household name.
Carlotta.
She's had them.
In the swinging 60s of Sydney's infamous King's Cross.
You want them to love you.
Starring Jessica Murray as Carlotta.
Marry me.
Oh God, you're being serious, aren't you? A little time with me.
Carlotta premieres Thursday, 8:30, ABC One.
So my number 3 movie, also from 2014, definitely a popular year for trans movies, is a French movie called The New Girlfriend. Now, as it is a French movie and it has English subtitles, obviously you need to read this movie. So if you're not up to reading subtitles for a whole movie, do not watch this movie. You'll get bored with it. But if you don't mind reading a movie, watch it with a glass of wine, I recommend, and maybe even a box of tissues beside you. It is a beautiful movie, some great scenery in it as well, great acting, and I think you really enjoy it. A very heartfelt story, and one I stumbled across, and I'm so glad that I did. So here's the trailer for The New Girlfriend.
Laura a été ma meilleure amie. Je serai là toute ma vie pour veiller sur ta fille Lucie et sur son père David.
En fait, je t'ai pas dit. J'ai eu David.
David.
Ouais, comme tu l'appelais pas, je l'ai fait. Tu m'énerves?
T'aimes pas?
Mais si, mais ça fait longtemps.
On sort, je fais un effort.
Ça va me faire du bien de prendre un peu de temps pour moi. Elle est charmante, non? Elle a une très jolie robe, c'est vrai. À quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
T'as été loin avec la serveuse. David vient de perdre sa femme, toi tu pousses à draguer cette...
Oh, de toute façon, j'ai bien vu que ça l'intéressait pas.
En fait, j'adore ton rouge à lèvres. Ça te va très bien.
Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive?
Pourquoi tu m'appelles?
J'ai besoin de te revoir. Tu couches avec David? C'est ça?
Mais non, qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Bonjour madame,
Ne dis rien à personne. Que ça reste entre nous.
Je sais pas.
T'as rencontré quelqu'un?
Une femme, très douce. Elle me comprend, sans me juger.
T'es malade, David.
Je peux pas passer à côté de ma vie, Claire. C'est en moi.
Ça pourra pas durer, David. C'est une folie.
Je sais.
T'es un pervers. Il faut arrêter.
My number 2 movie almost made it to number 1, and it is in fact a number 1 for many people when it comes to movies that have a transgender theme. I am of course talking about The Danish Girl from 2015. Absolutely amazing cinematography. The story is beautiful. The acting is fantastic. Again, they didn't use a transgender actress for the movie, which would have been nice, but most of the movie is based before hormones. So I suppose they get away with it there anyway. A beautiful movie, absolutely incredible. I first saw it in the cinemas after I had long moved to the Gold Coast, and I wanted to plan a girls' night for trans girls, and it was the first event I ever did. So I had a lot of trans girls there and a few cis girls as well. And we had a girls' night out at the movies. It was absolutely wonderful. Great memories for me. And I hope you enjoy this movie. If you haven't seen it, go out and watch it. Here's a trailer for A Danish Girl.
The first time we met, she propositioned me. She seemed so sure.
I was sure. It was so shy and mysterious. Is there something you'd like to tell me?
Is there something you'd like to know?
I'm your wife. I know everything. Could you help me with something?
You will not tell anyone about this.
Hello there. We're going to call you Lily. I want to sketch you. Lily. We should go out tonight. Give them something different. Lily, you're exquisite.
You're different from most girls. I feel I'd need to ask your permission before I kissed you.
Exactly what happened last night?
There was a moment when I wasn't me. There was a moment when I was just Lily.
But Lily doesn't exist. We were playing a game.
Something changed.
He's lost his way. He needs a friend.
Let me help. I think Lily's thoughts. I dream her dreams. She was always there.
I need my husband. I need to hold my husband. Are you all right?
The fact is, I believe that I'm a woman.
And I believe it too.
Surgery has never been attempted before.
You're my whole life. It could kill you.
It's my only hope. This is not my body. I have to let him go. I love you because you're the only person who made sense of me. Who made me possible.
So, my number 1 movie, bit of a drum roll, is from 2014 also, and they did use a trans actress for this, so I was very pleased with that, and she did an amazing job. I don't have the details in front of me, so I can't go into names in that, but I do know her name. I follow her on Instagram, actually. And it is Boy Meets Girl. Absolutely love this movie. I only recently watched it, and I just fell in love with it. I related some of it to me as well, of course, but it was just a beautiful movie. And look, it had a nice ending. A lot of trans movies don't have nice endings. This one does. It's very enjoyable. Another rom-com as well. There are some great funny moments in it. It deals with transphobia as well. There's some of that in there which is quite distressing, but it deals with it in a nice way. Very funny movie, beautifully acted, and they use a trans actress. So if you have not seen Boy Meets Girl, make sure you try and find a copy if you can, and watch it.
Oh, God, man. The very thing they want most is the very thing they're most afraid of.
Ain't that the truth?
Commitment.
Dick. I'm not just looking for sex. I want to find love. Maybe I should date girls. I'm a fan. Check one out, see how you like it.
See your boyfriend?
No, we've been best friends since like 1st grade.
It is clear as day that that boy has a crush on you regardless of what he says.
You really shouldn't mess around with her. She has a fiance. Marines are nuts.
Are you a virgin too?
Yeah, with girls. It was just one innocent kiss. Sure, it won't happen again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But just in case it should happen again, is it tight like a
Google time.
Robbie?
Love that bathing suit.
I made it, actually. That's my real job. I'm a designer. Hopefully I'll be going to fashion school in New York this fall. Kind of waiting to hear back.
I know that you've always thought that she didn't totally approve. But that's something you do well to let go of.
It's a man below, but a girl up top, if you get my meaning, sir.
Stop calling her that! She is a girl, goddammit! Get that through your thick skull, she is a girl!
This is not a forever thing, and she has a wedding to prepare for.
Did you sleep with her?
It's none of your business.
Don't you walk away from me. No matter what we look like or who we are, we're all just stumbling through life trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but you know, unlike me, you all have an us to figure it out with.
I was a boy without a clue. I was a boy without you. Oh, maybe I am meant to feel that way. I guess it's time for me to feel afraid, so I can learn to beat it. I don't really know a thing about
The high school in this town, who can survive it? I was fat. I had terrible acne.
And I was a boy, so that sucked.
So that's it. That's my top 5 movies with a transgender theme in them. I hope if you haven't seen them, you do check them out. If you've got other movies that you think I missed out on that I haven't seen, or that maybe that I have seen that I didn't put in here, hey, put them in the comments below. If I haven't seen them, I'll definitely do my best to check them out. I do like watching transgender movies because I can relate to them most of the time. A lot of them do make me cry. I can blame hormones for that. But yeah, put them in the comments, or if you'd like to comment about something else, or if there's something you'd like me to do on my channel, put that in the comments also. I do my best to reply to all comments, as I only have a few people subscribed at the moment. That's not very hard to do, and for all my subscribers, there's only been half a dozen that have commented. So, and I don't expect everybody to comment, so don't get me wrong there. But if you want to comment on anything, make sure you do. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm very early in my YouTube career. I'm just a baby. So I do need those subscribers so I can get somewhere in this crazy world that we live in called YouTube. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button if you like this, and the little bell if you want to be notified every time I do post a new video. And I'll catch you all next week, if not before. Bye!